shot mud like into space with that one.
Hello, it is I, Sarah, your frigid-friendly garage-dwelling warehouse car viewer. What was that? Anyway, today we're reviewing this 2020 Cadillac XT6 all-wheel drive. It's the first Cadillac I've had on my channel, and it's a pretty one. It's a shame I'm gonna get it dirty. The XT6 is based on the same platform as the Chevy Equinox, and you can tell by the overall shape of the vehicle, it does still kind of look like an Equinox. But the front end is a little bit more distinct with these giant LED daytime running lights, which have a signature Cadillac vibe to them, and the headlights just flat out look pissed off. I like them. I think this is the first crossover I have ever seen with a 6-lug hub on it before. And these polished 20-inch wheels are a $2,000 package. That would be a hard pass for me. I feel you could use that $2,000 to buy your own aftermarket wheel and make it a little bit more personalized. This color though complements these wheels. Styling wise, the back of the XT6 doesn't look too bad. Not a fan of these fake plastic chrome exhaust tips that every manufacturer is doing. And if you notice up here, there's a badge that says 400. Unfortunately, that is not the amount of horsepower the engine produces. However, it is the rating in Newton meters of torque that this 3.6 liter V6 produces. That's just weird.
As far as the interior goes, I'm gonna keep it short and to the point. I'm gonna give you my physical observations from sitting inside this XT6, which I am right now. For starters, this thing feels absolutely massive when you're sitting inside it, especially when you're holding onto the steering wheel. The steering wheel on this thing is the size of the wheel in a bus. The interior color option is called Cirrus. I feel this would be the perfect color trim package my grandma would order. The seats in here offer pretty much no bolstering, but it's a Cadillac. It's meant to be comfortable, and it is comfortable. Pretty much every seat in here is comfy. It's like riding in a living room down the road. 7 seats there are. Comfy it is. There's a leather wrapped cubby underneath the HVAC controls that has absolutely no point whatsoever. I don't know what you try to stick inside there. It wouldn't stay in it. Ooh, the cup holders are grippy. It's got grippy cup holders. The only thing I really care for in the interior in here is this black wood grain that is on the dash and the door cards. It doesn't look anything like real wood. It actually looks more like stone, kind of. It's pretty though. There's also a cave under the center console for penguins to hide out. Button layout wise in here, it's extremely simple. I do like the infotainment screen, how it has these kind of hidden buttons that are built into the black piano trim around the outside of it. It's pretty the way they illuminate. Get your own buttons back here. Ooh, that's USB-C and regular USB. What's this? The HVAC control, it looks like a robot's face when it's off. Oh, there's a trash can with trash in it. They give you a trash bucket back here. It's kind of smiling at you. It's cute. I like that. It's really grippy. It's got like little fingers that suction cup you. Smart how in front of the center cubby, they included this little sloot to slide your cell phone down into and charge wirelessly, which is nice, and also has integration into the infotainment system so you can pair your fruits and your robots. There's buttons? What do these buttons do? Oh, there's another mini USB back here. I love the rear view mirrors. There's vanity lights that have soft LED lights that glow on and then glow off when you close it. I'm kind of surprised at 5'11" I'm actually comfy back here. And they included more mini USB plugs.
Open sesame. Hang with this. And now these guys go down. I like that.
All right, time to drive this guy. So, push button start. It's got a little bit of growl when you start it up. As far as drive modes go, there is touring, all-wheel drive, sport, and off-road. We're gonna have to give that off-road feature a try. So, can this big caddy take some corners? We shall find out. Slow down. Ooh, big vehicle. Ooh. body roll. Am I gonna tip over? I mean, let's face it, it's a 7-passenger crossover and it's a Cadillac. It's not meant to go fast on corners. It's fun. It's definitely not suited for this kind of driving though. Okay, I'll stop doing that now. Hello, welcome to Garage Science with Sarah. So, powering this 2020 Cadillac XT6 is GM's LGX 3.6 liter V6. That, before I go any deeper on this, when I first popped the hood on this XT6, I was in shock at just how accessible this engine would be to work on it. For being a transversely mounted V6, it is insane. The center plenum on this thing is tiny. It looks like a plastic carburetor or something from a car in the 1970s. It's really strange, the shape of it. But the rear bank of cylinders is completely unobstructed. It's insane. I cannot believe how easy this thing would be to work on just by looking at it. It produces 310 horsepower at 6,600 RPM and 271 pound-feet of torque at 5,000 RPM, which is kind of high. It's not like the competitors that are mostly using turbocharged 4-cylinders. This still uses an NAV6 that makes most of its power up high. Like many other General Motors products, it is capable of cylinder deactivation, and it can shut down cylinders 2 and 5 to make this thing essentially a V4 and save on fuel, which doesn't really help, because that's the downside of this. It gets horrible fuel economy. In the name of science, I shall now give it the beans. I'm going to put it into sport mode, and then I'm gonna turn off traction control. Traction control is off, and yeah, give it a little bit of help on the launch. Go. Oh, that was kind of a unexpected launch. It's making noise. It made noise. It's a good sounding V6. I'll give it that. Time for the braking test. No one behind me. Oh, whoa. Oh, it squirms around. Wow. Whew. Okay. It didn't like that. Yay, 2 Science Sarahs. Anyway, sorry. It's paired to a Hydromatic 9T50 9-speed automatic transmission, which was part of a joint partnership between Ford and General Motors when they produced 2 new transmissions, the 10-speed auto and this 9-speed auto, to be used in transversely mounted applications. You're probably wondering right now who in the actual is gonna take a Cadillac crossover off-roading in the desert. This girl right here. Keep in mind, this does have 20-inch wheels and tires that were never intended to go off-road, so we will keep it realistic. I'm not gonna beat the crap out of this thing, but we'll see what it can do. Trans selector is an off-road. All right, here it goes. It did just rain recently, so it's probably gonna get a little bit muddy. Dude, this thing's got some serious grip when you give it the beans in the dirt. I'm just keeping my eyes peeled right now for rocks. I'm positioning my tires so I don't have any near the face of the wheels. Okay. Here's a good test of ground clearance coming down into this wash. Why does this riverbed sound so weird under the vehicle? See how it does climbing this hill. Keep in mind, I do have tire pressure set at the normal PSI. Ooh. Let's try this again. A little bit more momentum. There you go, made it up that hill. Lesson learned from that hill. It is the tires that are definitely the weakest link on this. I do feel the vehicle is more capable than these tires are allowing it to be. However, it's kind of weird that it did let me start digging a hole with that front left tire and it didn't transfer that power to other wheels. We'll give it a couple more situations. I hope I don't get stuck out here. I'm screwed. Okay, Here is a sandy wash, followed by a pretty steep hill. Yeah. So far, so good. No problem. That's a good sounding V6. I actually like the sound of this thing. A little bit of mud right there. Yeah, roar. So here's the deal with these crossovers with off-road modes. It's pointless to put an off-road mode on one of these things if you're not going to put adequate tires on them. Why? I don't understand it. My summary of the XT6's off-road capabilities: it is drastically limited due to the fact that it has 20s and car tires on it. If you plan on buying an all-wheel drive crossover to take off-road, make sure you have the right tires on it. Mud! Ooh, I shot mud like into space with that one.
If you guys have never seen one of my car reviews before, my rating system makes zero sense. And that's okay, because I'm weird. So anyway, we're gonna do a combined approach rating of on and off-road today for this Cadillac XT6 all-wheel drive. It is a vegan beanball score, half bean, half meatball. And the 2020 Cadillac XT6 is going to get a rating of 0.75 vegan beanballs. And the reason why it's not getting 1 is because you don't buy a Cadillac to go off-roading or to go fast unless it's a V series. You buy it to be stylish and ride comfortably, and it does that quite well. However, I don't have a rating category for it. Is it worth almost $60,000? I don't think so. There's too much competition out there, and the fuel economy on here kind of killed it. However, it's comfy, and I'll leave it at that. Thank you, future Sarah, for filming that in the future for me, since I'm still in here and it's not that part of the day yet. Or something. Anyway, I'm gonna get the hell out of this abandoned building because it's windy out and I'm afraid a piece of rusted metal is gonna fall and shish kebab me. So, there's that. I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye.